living word, lamp of God. I have victory in you. Oh, I'm a seed of Abraham, a joint heir with Christ. The victory is mine, 'cause I am yours, more than conqueror. You have made a way, I always win. Oh, victory is in Jesus. Nobody.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Positive Impact with Joy. Today we're going to talk about relationship and money. As we all know, the Positive Impact is an interesting and exciting program where we share perspectives and professionals prefer solutions. Today we have two beautiful girls. They're going to tell us why we should have a relationship with money or relationship without money. Okay, we have Miss Chinny Jackridge. She is the current Miss Vintage Queen Nigeria, and we have the first runner-up of Miss Vintage Queen Nigeria. She is Miss Gwendolyn Ibebulam, and we will talk to them when we come back. Don't go away, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?
Welcome back. This is Positive Impact, and we're talking about relationship and money. Now, viewers, we have Miss Chinny Jackridge and we have Miss Gwendolyn Ibebulam. They are going to talk about relationship and money. Miss Chinny, you're going to tell us why we should have a relationship with money, right? And you are going to tell us why we should have a relationship without money, like dating, you know. So now, who's going to tell us what is relationship to start with? When we talk about relationship, what do we mean? Miss Gwendolyn.
Oh, thank you very much. When you talk about relationship is being in the same team and maintaining a healthy relationship with someone that with respect, honesty, and open communication between two partners.
Okay, so Chinny, what do you think makes a good relationship?
Okay, thank you very much. A good relationship involves trust, money, of course. Money, trust, love, respect, and happiness.
Okay, now I know the viewers are really waiting to hear from you guys. So what's the difference between money, when you say money is the root of all evil, and when you say the love of money? You want to tell me about money as the root of all evil?
Yeah. Alright, just let me make a reference in the Bible.
Yes, that's fine.
Money is the root of all evil. You know, when you talk about money, they said money makes the world go round.
Yes.
Now people now use it to, you know, do negative things like bribe.
Okay.
When you talk about bribe, is money.
Okay.
Now when you use it to do something negative that is not contrary, that will help someone, now you are using it
Excuse me.
that you are using it for evil, that you are against it.
Okay.
So I think it's greed
Okay.
that will make someone to use money in a way that is to harm someone.
Yeah.
And it is this social thing that causes problem in general in our society today.
Okay, then Chinny, the love of money. What would you say that is?
Okay, thank you very much. The love of money, I would say It involves an individual which is obsessed. Let me use the word obsessed because when obsession comes, love is there.
Yeah.
So the love of money involves an individual that is obsessed with money. Talking about money is the root of all evil. I disagree that money is the root of all evil. Rather, I would agree that the love of money is the root of all evil. I'm not saying that stating the Bible preference that it is wrong.
Okay.
No. But I'm saying that the love of money, when an individual is so obsessed with money, it begins, that's where we have this negative impact, where bribery comes in, corruption and killing, murder, and the rest of it all.
Okay. So Chinny, now, do you think a relationship can work without money?
Honestly, no.
So why do you say so?
In my view, I think relationship cannot work without money.
Okay.
Because in our society today, let's use our day-to-day activities as an example. Wow, it's actually strange. Like it doesn't function that way.
Okay.
Youths, like youths, teenagers, and adults of this generation, of this century, are all obsessed with money. Everybody has this love of money. Everybody wants to be big. Everybody wants to feel among.
Okay.
You know, stuff like that. And because of that, which everybody is obsessed, the obsession of money is making. No, I don't think anything is.
So you
in a
mean,
relationship.
for example, you meet a guy and he likes you. So what do you do first? You have to size him up
No.
to see what you do. Yeah.
No, we communicate. You know, communication, that's when you get to know who this person is.
Okay.
Definitely how much he has.
Oh, really?
In most
I like
cases,
that. I like that.
in most cases, you know, maybe some guys brag a lot, you know, from the first meeting they want to spend to prove to you that like they have the money, they can keep you. Many guys think that money is actually the reason why females go to them or why they should keep a woman with
Okay.
money. So I don't really think that relationship can function without money.
So don't you
because-
think this guy can be pretending, being who he's not?
Yes.
You know,
Yes, yes.
that
You
first,
can.
yeah. So how do you detect that he really will take care of you or he has the money?
Girls
You know.
will, let me just say that girls will always be girls.
Okay.
Let me use the word. Females will always be females.
Okay.
When you meet a guy that loves you and thinks maybe he behaves like he doesn't have the money or make you believe that the money isn't there, one thing or the other will definitely, you and women, we actually have this natural feeling. Like we can detect things easily even without being told.
Okay. So Gwendolyn, what do you think? Do you think relationship will work? Can work without money?
Well, on my own side, I can say yes.
Okay.
Because, money is a temporary thing that can't last,
Okay.
come and go. And you can't compare, in a relationship, honesty is the main thing that's involved in a relationship.
Okay.
No, in a relationship, it needs to be more committed.
Okay.
So when you talk about money, you can't compare money to a relationship, to what a thing that can build a
Okay,
relationship.
I give you this scenario. This guy walks up to you, or you meet him and you see him tall, handsome, and you get talking with him and find out that he expects you to, for example, you go out to pay for the bill because he doesn't have it. So how would you feel? And you like him, and he likes you too.
Well, it's a matter of understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, a guy can spend on a woman but doesn't have respect and is not honest to the woman. Actually, it can put you off. It can piss you off. So I think if the guy have total love for you and is honest with you, I don't think you can look into his purse.
How would you know he has total love for you?
Okay, I think a guy that loves a woman will always be honest to her, will always pay attention to her,
Okay.
show her love and appreciate her.
Okay. Thank you. Wait, Chini, do you think a man without money can make a woman happy?
Okay. I would say that in my own views, I would say that it doesn't work that way.
How does it work?
It works like, let me say, love is sweet, but it is sweeter when money is involved.
Okay. What do you need this money for actually from this guy? I just want to know.
Many things now. We
Like
are
what?
women.
Just give me an example.
We are
What do
girls.
you
We
expect
definitely
the
need
guy
money
to
for
do?
almost everything. For
Okay.
a woman's maintenance, like from the head, from the sole of her head to the crown of her feet, everything is just made of money.
Okay.
Like she has to make her hair. She has to do so many things.
So,
like,
for example, if you have two guys asking you out, this guy has money, he's buying you gifts. Then the other guy, comes with the sandals, doesn't really have money, but you like him. He's not arrogant, he's humble. But this other guy with money is arrogant and talks down on you. So you take the gifts and how which one will you choose?
I'll keep them both.
Really?
I'll keep them
For
both.
what reasons?
Wow, this person makes me happy,
Yes.
and this one has money. So let me say, youth of these days believes in take from the devil and run to God. So
Okay.
definitely you take from this one and meet the other person.
And you don't
Happiness is
get
just happiness is just the key.
oh my goodness, this is becoming interesting. It's getting interesting. So Quinolin, let me ask you this same question that I asked her. Like you see two guys come to you and one showers you with gifts and the other one that really likes you and that you like doesn't have much to give to you. Would you feel he's taking advantage of you when you go out? He wants you to pay and do things, ask you for money. How would you feel? And the other guy just showers you with gifts and makes you feel like a woman that you want to feel like.
Well, on the other side, I can say if eventually I'm the one spending,
Yeah.
for me, I can easily say the guy has no respect for me
Okay.
and he's using me. Yeah.
That's the same thing I was actually saying.
Yeah, and the other guy showering gifts on me. Well, you can do it to any other woman.
Okay.
But showering gifts on a woman doesn't mean that you love her
Okay.
or you have value on her.
Okay.
Actually, every guy can shower a gift on the person he wants to.
Okay, our next question is money love? Is money love? I mean, he gives you money, gives you everything. Does that show his love for you? Is that a proof of his love for you? Jenny,
I don't think so.
you don't think
Money is
so?
not a proof for love, or money maintains love.
So you're going to pretend you love him, so gifts keep coming. Okay. What if both guys, like the other guy, they both meet each other? Would you like pretend you don't know this one that
Definitely we'll start a Nigerian scenario now.
What's it
Do you know me?
Mhm.
Have you seen me before? I don't know you.
Oh
like,
my goodness, you are
I'm just being real. Like, okay, many people will say, address this person as, this is my brother. Don't take it seriously. No, don't do that. Or you might say, this is, okay, that's where bestie comes in.
Okay.
That's where she says, this is my bestie. And you now go to the one you love. That guy, he's just the one that's giving me the money, you've been eating, those kind of things.
You can tell him that, and he's gonna calm down and accept.
When love, they say love is
That
blind.
means
When
he's
love
just
is
also
there-
using you.
No,
Yeah.
it might not be a process. It might not be an act of him using you. Maybe
Okay.
love is just based on obsession. When
Okay.
someone is obsessed with you, despite your indecent behavior and the rest, he will just want to stay, hoping that definitely you will change
Okay.
someday. So he will just accumulate your characters, stuff like that. But he will just keep cautioning. A guy that loves you will definitely caution you when you do wrong. And sometimes he might not take it. Sometimes he might take it.
Okay.
Depending.
This question now. So you guys are growing up. Very soon, you'll be making a choice of a spouse. Now, should money be a very important matter in making your choice of somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with? Quinolin.
Well, I don't think, although money is of great importance for success in every relationship, but your $1,000,000 can make a woman happy.
Okay.
Yeah, women trying to be closer to someone who is committed and honest to them than nothing puts a woman off than a dishonest man.
Okay. And your friends, you have girlfriends, they're encouraging you, oh, this guy, look at his Porsche car, his clothes, the way he dresses, the gifts. I think he should go with this guy. We're going to have wedding shower, all kinds of things. So, and the other guy comes and they make fun of him. How would you feel? Would you still choose him? You won't be influenced by your friends?
Well, it depends on your decision.
Mm-hmm.
Someone can decide to, like, let me follow the other guy that doesn't have nothing. Hopefully one day he will have. And the other, my friends were telling me
Okay.
to follow this guy. Well, it depends on if you really like the guy that has.
Mm-hmm.
I think a woman should prefer, but it is not by, you can't say I'm following this guy by the way my friend is telling me.
No, it can influence you. It can influence your judgment. Yeah. So can money, Jimmy, can you break up with a guy when he stops, like this your guy that has money and now he stops having this money, you see that he's, lost everything. Will you break up with him?
There's a difference between the money was there and at some point it wasn't there again, than the money wasn't there at all.
What's the
If
difference?
it's an understanding woman, a guy that has money from the beginning, he showers you with love and he loves you, like it is clear. The picture was very clear. And at some point, everything breaks down. Maybe probably because he's not working or something, the business isn't flowing or
Yeah.
something or the other. As an understanding woman, it is your duty. At that point, like my father used to say that a man that doesn't have money is not at peace. He's in trouble with himself, like he's not at peace. So as an understanding woman, it is your duty to make him understand that things doesn't last forever.
Okay.
Definitely he can still go back to his feet. It's not by dumping him for some.
No,
other
but
rich guy.
I'm looking at this scenario where your other guy that you're telling, bestie, because this guy has money. Now, let's say the table turns, and this your rich guy now, loses everything or loses his job or something, and the other guy that was following her around that you make, no, do you know me? I don't know you. Now becomes, the big boy. What would you do? You go back and look, oh, it's me, forgive me.
No,
Yeah.
I won't.
What would you do?
I'll just ignore him.
What if he comes to you?
If he comes to me, fine, but definitely I won't go.
No,
to
if
him.
he comes to you, still will accept.
Yes.
Don't you think he might want to just punish you, want to get you, and now really pepper you?
No, he will not dare. He will not dare.
And how would you feel?
And that's why I advise every young adult or every teenager as a girl, you should have something you're doing. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be dependent on a man that caters for you. Definitely when a man caters for all you need, ouch, there's not going to be respect.
Okay.
He now starts making you feel like you're indebted to him or something. So I really advise every young teenager that's a girl, always get something doing. At least make yourself, sometimes you have to pepper this guy a lot, sometimes do the peppering. Don't let him, before he even buys you something, at least get it for yourself.
Okay.
Guys of nowadays feel like when they have money that girls around are just coming to them for the money.
Okay.
But basically, not all girls are coming to them for the money.
Thank you. Sorry to cut you short. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me? 'Cause I
Welcome back. This is Positive Impact, and we are talking about relationship and money. We have two beautiful queens here, Queen Chinny Jack Rich and Queen Gwendolyn Ibebulam. So, queens, my beautiful queens. So, is it good for well, I would say, is it good? Is it normal for a girl to ask a guy out? And I see a guy you like, he's not noticing you, doesn't know whether you exist, but you like him. So since he's not coming to you, do you think it's proper or appropriate to go to him and tell him, I like him, I like us to be friends? What do you think, Jenny? She laughs.
Okay, let me use myself. Like, let me talk about myself. Definitely, I can't tell the guy that I like him.
Okay.
possibly maybe because I'm a shy type. And on the other hand, if I like a guy and he doesn't like me, or possibly because he has not been noticing me, as a girl, there are one thing or the other you can do to definitely make a guy notice you.
Okay.
You can talk to him. You can talk. Okay, first of all, you should start by being his friend, like just a mere friendship.
Yeah.
And a girl with values, or a guy that has the eyes to see a girl with values, you definitely notice that there's something about this girl. And when you're talking to this guy, you don't basically just tell him that you love him.
Yeah.
You start, it's a gradual process.
Just
It's a
be his
step
friend.
by
Okay.
step. Be his friend.
Be
Talk
nice
to him
to
about the
him.
future.
What future?
His future now.
Oh,
What do
okay.
you want to be? How do
Okay.
you walk about it? What do you do for a living?
Okay.
Things like that. The guy will know that this woman is trying to, shoot her shot. This kind of things.
Okay.
And if he definitely likes you, or he sees you as a reasonable or sensible person, he will definitely go for you, I think.
Okay. Do you think it's normal to? You're with her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so in a relationship, say you are in a relationship, so and the woman is supporting the man. We talked about this a little bit, but in your own view, do you think it's okay for a woman to support a man, take care of his responsibilities? You're living together in a house. I mean, you work or you make the money in whichever way, but you support him and he expects you to do that, and you do that because you love him. He might not be showing you love, but you just do that to get his attention and love.
Okay. Well, it depends.
Okay.
If you are married to the guy, or like you people are in a relationship that he has introduced you to his family, siblings, friends, and he has come to your family to know your background and more about you. Definitely, I think there's nothing wrong in women supporting financial responsibility. But if it's just a casual relationship, like we are not sure, or where we don't know the vision, I don't know what is going on between me and you, and I don't know what I am to you. We're just like a casual relationship. Well, I don't think it's a good idea for a lady to support him financially.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can like on your own be supporting financially, and you can like and at the end he can betray you. So like, all these things we have been doing now is just a mere thing.
Okay, but if the guy is supporting you, the girl, it's okay, and you can betray him. No, I'm asking. No, is that okay? The girl doesn't want to lose out, so let him do the supporting. You can go, you can stay. If he goes, okay, I got something from him. Is that it?
Well, on my own, some guys are like not that. Some are stingy, some are not stingy.
Okay.
Some guys like when any girl that I dated, I must spend.
Okay.
And some are like, if this guy doesn't want a serious thing to do with me, definitely there's no need of me spending my money on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you date a stingy guy? He's stingy. I know you wouldn't, but let me ask you that question. He's stingy, and he's good looking, he's got the money, but he's stingy.
No, obviously no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would not even advise any female to date a stingy guy. No.
But don't you think this guy might just be pretending to be
No.
stingy to see how you're
There is
going
no guy that's
right?
going to love you and then pretend to be stingy. There's a difference between somebody doesn't have and he has and yet he's stingy. No,
Okay.
no, it's a big no, a capital letter.
Oh, okay. Okay. So now so how would you deal with a stingy man? A man, if you're in a relationship with him and he's stingy, how do you deal with him?
Well, I can say how to deal with him is for you to understand the cost. Some men are like, I can't spend my money, squander my money on a lady. You should know the cost, the roots of that. Maybe he has had experience of that before. And another thing is you should prepare for the worst. What I mean is, prepare for the worst is you can go out with him to watch a movie or in a eatery, and you were like telling him to expect him to pay, or So and he was like showing you the stingy language, body emotion language. So instead of you getting upstairs, you can pay with your credit card or with your cash in order to
Avoid.
yeah. And lastly, you can show him more love.
Oh, okay.
than necessarily.
Okay, while she was talking, something came to my mind. Now, what would your view be? For example, a guy pays for a girl through school and now, makes the girl promise, okay, I'll marry you, I'm paying for all this. Then when you finish school, you now find out because you've now mixed up with the yuppies, the happening guys. Now when you finish school, you now find out that you just look at him and say, no, you're too, you don't know what's up. And you don't want him anymore, you want one of those guys. What would your view be? What would you say to that? To a girl who does that, or what would you say expect a man to do in that regard if the girl doesn't want the marriage anymore?
Wow, this question is very deep. Like, it's very deep and it's at the same time it's emotional.
Okay.
The stress training somebody in school.
Yeah.
It's not a day job.
Yeah.
And after everything, if you then dump the man, I'll cry.
You
But
cry for
after-
the man, or
No, definitely the man will cry.
Of
If
course.
I was to be the man, definitely I would cry.
okay.
It's very painful. But at the same time, the girl, in my own views, I would actually advise or I would brush him up. After all, nobody is ugly.
If he
according to what
refuses
they
to be
say.
brushed up, he just likes to be his way. He has the money. He wants to speak the way he speaks.
No,
and be the way he
no,
does.
no, we don't do that. You must definitely, if a guy loves you, you as a woman, you should have your way to everything.
Okay.
If you don't like the way he speaks, let's use the intonation as an example. If you don't like the way he speaks and he's comfortable with it, you can, sometimes we like to play hard to get. You as a woman, you can play hard to get, When he now stays for some months or some days without you, definitely he's going to feel your absence and he would want to relate and see reasons with you why he should adjust.
Okay.
So I think you should just understand your man perfectly and then try to work with him, try to change him.
Okay, now, we've been talking about relationship and money. Let's go back to the basics. Now, this relationship we're talking about as Christians, you're dating. What kind of dating do you think that should be? Gwendolyn? What kind of dating would you have when you're dating with a guy? Because we're talking stingy, has money, doesn't have money. What kind of dating do you think one should have when dating as a young girl?
Well, the kind of dating I would prefer is actually dating without sex.
You said it all. That's it. That's it. Yeah. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You get to know if this guy is really serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't get too carried away. So, Jenny, what's
I
your?
agree with that.
Okay. Nothing to add to it. Okay. But unfortunately, I think a lot of people do not maintain that. Not that I have proof, but I've seen it. So, what would you say to people like that? Why would you advise them to abstain? What are the reasons you think a girl should abstain from that before marriage?
Well, my reasons for that is when you're into a relationship with a guy, why we are advised to abstain from sex is in a Christian way they tell us that having sex with someone you're not married to is a fornication against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. And on the other side, you should make sure that the person you're dating with is really truly serious about
The
relationship. And he should be able to wait and understand you. Maybe after marriage you can have sex. And having sex during in a relationship without a proper
Introduction.
introduction, I think is at risk for the girl child.
Okay.
The girl can like contact the sexual transmitted disease from the guy, as the case may be, or on the process of when a guy used her, he can dump her, and it can cause the girl heartbreak.
Exactly.
She can commit suicide.
Exactly.
She can like, I will never marry in my life.
Exactly.
She can like have a hatred, total hatred for men because of that.
Okay.
So I think whenever a girl is dating a guy, you should just stand on your own. If a guy truly loves you, he will wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what would your own contribution be for, those guys who will put pressure on the girls and tell them, try to convince them and tell them it's the right thing to do, and make you feel, look, A and B, they're waiting. So if you don't want, I'll go to A and B because you really like him. You really, really like him. And he's kind of telling you, if you don't get down with me, I'll go to A and B. So what are you going to say to girls out there like that who are vulnerable and afraid to lose the guy unless they do? A lot of people fall into that trap.
Well, I would say that a guy that loves you would respect you.
Yes.
A guy that loves you would honor your decisions and the rest. A guy that puts pressure on you because of his sexual urge. Ouch, that's definitely not love. It's obsession.
Yeah.
There's a difference between love and lust. That's where lust comes in. A guy that's putting pressure on you for sex, definitely after sex is going to leave you. And aside from that, most times I do wonder, people take risk, like girls, we do take risk a lot. You meet a guy, you don't know him, and let me say you get to know him through his family background or something of that nature. But you're not in his system, you don't know him in and out. You don't know what he might be suffering from and the rest. So you just put your emotions first. And that's totally wrong. When your emotion comes first, as a human being, you should be able to control your emotions. You should be able to tell your emotions, sit down here and let your emotions sit. And you should be able to tell your emotion to stand and your emotion will rise. Yeah. So I think we human beings, we have power over our emotions, except those that refuse to realize it or take responsibility of it.
Okay. Thank you so much, girls. I'm really, really, really impacted. And I don't know what I would say because you guys are young girls and you're saying all this. And I know you are what you have just said right now. For viewers watching, I hope you have learned one or a few things from us today. And do not allow yourself to be pushed around. Stand your ground. Be disciplined. Be principled as a young girl, and wait for the right time. Thank you, viewers. We now come to the end of this program. We hope you have also enjoyed listening. Send us your comments, what you think, relationship and money or relationship without money. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sound TV. We love you. Keep watching Sound TV. Bye.
Maybach music.